Square root of 8 raised to the power of root x minus square root of 5 raised to the power of root y equals 39. Find x and y. Hi there, this is Daily Mathematics, and we are about to solve this very interesting question in a second. Please don't forget to hit the subscription button and put on your notification bell, so whenever I upload interesting questions like this, we'll be able to solve it together. So without further ado, let's go into the question. So we have this very interesting question, solution. Right, so we have this very interesting question. Square root of 8 raised to the power of root x minus square root of 5 raised to the power of root y equals 39. Now what's the first thing to do? Remember, when we have square root of a, it's equals to a raised to the power of 1 over 2, right? So we're going to do the same thing for here. So when we have square root of 8, it will be 8 raised to the power of 1 over 2 raised to the power of root x minus, we'll do the same thing for here, 5 raised to the power of 1 over 2 raised to the power of root y equals 39, right? So what's the next thing for us to do here? So for this one, when we have a raised to the power of m and raised to the power of n, we will have a raised to the power of mn y, because we're going to multiply the powers. So for this one, we'll also multiply the powers. So we have 8 raised to the power of 1 times root x, that's root x over 2, minus 5 raised to the power of 1 times root y, that's root y over 2, equals 39. Right? So from here, what can we say? We can say let root x over 2 equals a, right? And let root y over 2 equals b, right? So from here, what can we say? What are we doing? So from here, root x over 2, whenever we see it, we'll put a. So this is root x over 2, we have 8 raised to the power of a minus 5 raised to the power of b equals 39. Don't forget this. And now what's the next thing we're going to do? So from here, we can multiply the powers. Multiply the powers by 2 over 2. Right? When we multiply the powers by 2 over 2 or any number of your choice, whether 3 over 3 or whatever, it's still 1. 2 over 2 is 1. 3 over 3 is 1. So 1 times that same number is that same number, right? So we can just do that. It's possible. So from here, we are going to have 8a over 2 raised to the power of 2 minus 5 raised to the power of b over 2 squared, right, equals 39, right? So we brought this, when we multiply the powers, we can bring this one in and take this one out, right? That's when we multiply the powers. So from here we have differences of 2 squared, right? So from here we have differences of 2 squared, but first we can see, to make the work easier, let 8 raised to the power of a over 2 equals m, and let 5 raised to the power of b over 2 equals n, right? So from here we can make the work easier. This is 8 raised to the power of a over 2, that's m. So we have m squared, minus, and this we have n squared equals 39, right? So from here, what do we have? We have the differences of 2 squared. When we have differences of 2 squared, we have m plus n, m minus n. This is what's giving us differences of 2 squared equals 39. And so when we're writing it next time, so we have m plus n and m minus n. What are the factors of 39? Factors of 39, we have 3 times 13. Give us 39. So we'll equate each bracket to a factor of 39. So we equate each bracket to a factor of 39. So from here, m plus n equals, and m minus n equals what? So how do we know what is equal? M plus n is greater than m minus n, right? So m plus n will always be greater, so we equal it to a greater value, that's 13, and m minus n, which is the small one, we equal it to this value here. So this will be 13 and this will be 3. Now that we have a simultaneous equation, what are we going to do next? We'll add both equations. So from here, m plus m, it will give us 2m, and from here, n plus times minus n, that's minus, so it's cancelled. So 13 plus 3 will give us 16. So from here, we'll divide both sides by 2, m equals 8, right? So we'll substitute m equals 8 in any equation. I'm using equation 1. right? Substitute m equals 8 in any equation. So from here, in equation 1, we have m plus n equals 13, and m equals 8, 8 plus n equals 13, then n equals 13 minus 8, n equals 5, right? So n equals 5. Now, since n equals 5, recall, right? Recall that 8 raised to the power of a over 2 equals m, and 5 raised to the power of b over 2 equals n, right? So from here, we have 8, recall 8 raised to the power of a over 2 equals m, and 5 raised to the power of b over 2 equals n, right? So from here, 8 raised to the power of a over 2, so let's do both here. 8 raised to the power of a over 2 equals m. M is 8 here, so equals 8, right? And 5 raised to the power of b over 2 equals n. N is 5. So from here, we have 1, right? Raised to the power of 1. So and when we have 8 here, remember when we have a raised to the power of m equals a raised to the power of n, m will equal to n. The powers will equal themselves when the bases are the same. So from here, since we have the same basis, we have a over 2 equals 1, alright? And then when they cross multiply, a equals 2. And the same thing will happen here. When we have these together, it will bring b over 2 equals 1, and then b equals 2, right? So a equals 2 and b equals 2, right? And also recall here, so since you have a and b, right, also recall here that root x over 2 equals a and root y over 2 equal b, right? So let's write it down. Root x over 2 equals a, right? And root y over 2 equals b. So since root x over 2 equals a, we found a to be 2, a and b to be 2. So root x over 2 equals 2. That's giving us root x, when we cross multiply, equals 4. And then when we square both sides to cancel the square root, x equals 16, right? And that's the same for root y over 2 equals 2, because we got b to be 2. So from here, when we root y equals, when we cross multiply, root y equals 4. And when we square both sides to cancel the square root, square cancel square root, y equals 16. So x and y are 16, right? X and y are 16, right? So we've gotten x and y to be 16. So our answer for x and y is 16, 16, right? So how are we correct? So for us to check if we're correct, the original question here was this question. This was the original question. Root 8 raised to the power of root x minus root 5 raised to the power of root y equals 39. So let's write down the original question. So using x and y, root 8 raised to the power of root x minus root 5 raised to the power of root y equals 39, right? So then root 8 raised to the power of root x, that's x is 16, that will be root 16, minus root 5 raised to the power of root y is also root 16, that will be root 16, equals, does it equal 39, right? That's what we want to find out. So root 16 is 4, that's root 8 raised to the power of 4 minus root 5 raised to the power of 4 equals 39, right? So from here, to remember, root a equals a raised to the power of 1 over 2. That means root 8 will be 8 raised to the power of 1 over 2, and we have times 4, minus this will be 5 raised to the power of 1 over 2 times 4. Does it give us 39, right? So from here, 2 cancel this, that's 8 squared, minus here we have 2 cancel this, that's 5 squared equals 39. Does it give us 39? Right? So from here we have differences of 2 squared. 8 squared minus 5 squared, we have 8 plus 5, right? 8 minus 5. does it give us 39? So 8 plus 5 is 13. 8 minus 5 is 3. I think we all know our answer. 13 times 3 gives us 39. So 39 is equals to 39, meaning we are correct. That means our values for x and y for this very question here is 16 and 16. This brings us to the end of this question. Please don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to turn on your notifications for questions like this next time. Thank you.